Hey, this is James Paul White, and I'm super excited because I'm doing a special video this week, and my lovely fiance is actually holding the camera instead of me using the selfie camera. So instead of it being in mirror image, I'm actually using the back cameras on the phone for the first time. So we'll see how this turns out and go from there. I wanted to talk more about what I mentioned on Tuesday because I want to make it clear. On the one hand, I hold people like Kenneth Copeland and Joyce Meyer in high respect because they are ministers. They've been doing this for a very long time. But at the same time, I want to be abundantly clear that this ministry is about wanting to serve people and wanting to do it in a way to where there's not a financial burden on others. If people later on want to give, they can. But if they belong to a church, your main giving needs to be at your local church. So anyway, I was listening to my audio Bible on my way home today, and I heard this passage out of 1 Timothy 6. Which, starting in verse 6, says, "Now godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we carry nothing out. Having food and clothing, with these we shall be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and harmful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from their faith in greediness and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." So this channel isn't about trying to get rich. Channel isn't about trying to get lots of money. What I'm hoping for is that as this channel grows, we can inspire more and more people to be more like Christ and have that kind of impact. Personally, my dream home is a double wide trailer. I drive a little Scion TC. It's a small little sports car. It's got a big hatch, but it's an $11,000 car. It's not, some $300,000 Ferrari. That's not what I'm about. I wanted something that was fun and practical. So I share that with you just to kind of give you a little piece of how I make decisions. And I try to make good, solid decisions to not get in debt, to not spend beyond my means, and to do what I feel like as a good steward of the things that God has given me. Because here's the thing, whether you tithe or don't tithe, and there's arguments to both sides, I believe it's a biblical concept, but what you do with the other 90% and how you spend your money and the decisions you make with your money represent, I believe, it is an expression of how you live out your faith. So when somebody says they need to buy a jet airplane for their ministry, I would say just fly first class. If you're that famous and you're worried about people coming up and asking you for your autograph, just fly first class so you can have some privacy. We've got to be smarter with our decision making in every way, whether it's how we spend money, how we spend our time, what we watch on television. We want to honor God with that process and with our lives. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Next week, we'll get back to the Upper Room Discourse. And actually, tomorrow, I'm shooting this on Wednesday. We'll post it on Thursday. Thursday, we will do week 3 on the podcast on the Upper Room Discourse. Next week will be week 4, and we'll start chapter 14 in John. So anyway, I hope you have a great week. Take care, and God bless. And I just want to say I love you, especially to my subscribers.